basically we're going to talk a little bit about the Bosch Island drama that's been going on. And I say drama rather loosely. It's still kind of newish. I found out about it a couple of days ago. They're very popular because they had a market for, you know, being able to store your dinosaur, being able to talk to people. Like, there wasn't a lot of servers that were doing that, which worked out really well for them. However, the allegations that are happening right now is that, you know, there's admin abuse allegations. There's a toxicity that you kind of come to expect. There's convoluted rules, and it's a complicated setup in Mumble. And then on top of which, the bugs and cheats that you have with a game that's not optimized. This came out 10 years ago. It's still been in early access. And there's a whole bunch of drama about the Isle in general, which I didn't know until I started looking into it. Like, there's a whole bunch of controversy with the previous, like, the owner and, like, the developer, and that there was only one developer for a while, and then there was, like, him and the owner kind of got into it because the owner was a big giant man whore or whatever. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff. The reason that I brought up the Bosch drama that we're talking about, there's a video that we're gonna watch. The allegation is that there's admin abuse. Like, this is somebody put out a video basically saying, like, the admin abuse is happening. And here's the thing. Yeah, 100% it is. The problem is, if you watch, like, Bosch and the other streamers when they're live, specifically Bosch, there's been times where there was an incident I remember where he was playing on his Raptor, or like Raptor PD or whatever, and somebody was fighting him or somebody was chasing him, can't remember what, but like he had used like admin cheats to keep like his stamina up and to keep alive and stuff. This was stuff that was happening live, and he did it quick, but like if you're watching his stream, you can see it. But if you go back and watch his VODs and his videos after it's been edited, that stuff's taken out. So unless you're watching it live and you get lucky, you might see it. But the thing is, it's like, I did see it once or twice. I thought it was a little sus, and I was like, you know what? It's his server. He can kind of do what he wants. I don't necessarily think that, you know, you shouldn't really have a rules for thee and not for me kind of mentality. I've always been against that. But at the end of the day, it's your fucking server. You can do what you want. However, what I have seen, and I have actually been witness to, is if you talk bad about these allegations, if you talk about admins doing this, or if you have any kind of complaints, whether or not they're valid criticisms or not, if you talk bad about it, you get silenced. I witnessed this in the Discord. That's actually one of the reasons I left the Discord, where if you have a complaint, doesn't matter how legitimate it is, if you have a complaint, the go-to is put in a ticket and don't talk about it. That's it. Now, if your complaint is about an admin doing some questionable and shady things, you're going to understandably not have trust in that system. And I witnessed people being timed out and people banned in the Discord because they talk out about it. And I'm sorry, I don't care how popular you are. If you feel like you have to, you know, silence people because you don't want it to negatively impact your supposedly successful thing, then that's kind of shitty to me. And I have a problem with that. Now, I don't care at the end of the day, because again, it's your server. You can do what you want. But if you have a reputation for abusing the stuff like that, and then also silencing your critics. Okay, funny thing about this, and this is an edit added to the prior video. It's funny that I literally just mentioned about trying to silence your critics, because that's exactly what's happening now. I just got a privacy complaint on this video, so we're gonna go ahead and tweak something out here, and this is what this little clip is for. Basically, TLDR, there's a section of the F2 video where this allegation is about abuse that happened, which, by the way, it's still guilty. And the allegation is about the admins abusing their powers. There are three things that happened. The admin teleports in, which we're going to go ahead and blur the IP so they can't complain about the privacy, because I'm pretty sure that's what the privacy complaint is about. The second admin teleports in, does the same, and then the second admin dies and then responds back immediately as a fully grown Herrera. Those are the three incidences of the allegations of abuse that we have confirmed since the video came out about a week or so ago, that yes, this happened. Like, the admins out the Bosch server are 100% in these two particular cases are 100% guilty of abuse, and Cherry's video goes over that. Now the funny thing is I reach out to Cherry, she hasn't gotten a complaint about her video, and I don't know if it's just because it was vague and it didn't straight up say Bosch admins guilty of abuse like my video did, but you know, that's why we're doing an update. And you know what's funny? I'm not going to take the video down. In fact, we're going to do an update about it. So are you really sure you want to do that? Because I've got nothing better to do. I'm very amused by this attempt. We're going to go ahead and watch the videos here that this person had posted up.
ID?
Boglum Wizard.
Oh, he's the same guy. Oh!
Oh my!
Are you serious?
Oh my god!
The guy who is reviewing your ticket is the one that did it?
Right there. The guy who's reviewing your ticket is the one that did it. They put in a ticket. The admin that is reviewing the ticket is the person who did it.
Look at him. He knows exactly where you are. And I wish I was kidding. You guys are here with your babies.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if he's watching, fine, but look. Killed him.
So,
there's the other Herrera.
There it is.
There's the other one.
Just, okay.
Well, who's this?
Here's the thing. Where
No
the
name.
fuck
They're
did she
like-
come from? That's a teleport. That's
No
a
name.
teleport. That is 100% a teleport.
Now
Jesus
there's Bold
fucking
Wizard,
Christ.
and then there's this one.
Does turning IDs off and on show you who it is? Well, now
No,
it's fucking up.
Because, you see, when they did the
That's not
IDs,
anything
nobody else
now.
is showing up on that rock. They 100% teleported to
There
that
it
rock.
goes.
They both
There it
just
is.
teleported to that rock.
No name, just a code.
Hello,
It's
evidence.
an admin.
Yeah, she wasn't there when the other Herrera was up
So
there. Yeah,
two
exactly.
admins came to
And
fuck
look,
us
and
up.
look.
So she says in the ticket to them that, like, they're basically in trouble because the other admin disengaged. Therefore, they're not allowed to attack her. She literally just attacked somebody. So you're full of shit. You're trying to justify your shitty behavior, and you've got evidence that shows that you're abusing your powers. Both of them have done that. So again, guilty. The jury says you're guilty. I guess in this case it's the judge.
Yep, this is where I pin her.
Yep, you gotta.
Yep. And we're all in a
And she
group,
said-
so if the babies
Then she
come...
said, watch your mouth. I'm an admin. Then act like an admin. What are you doing right now?
Watch your mouth. I'm an admin is 100% small PP energy. That's 100% ego energy is what it is. They pinned her and they're shit talking her because that's what you do in a PvP server. Like here's the thing. If this is in fact Avy, doesn't really matter. Admin, you started shit and you got your ass handed to you, and then you proceeded to continue to use your powers to come back as a fully grown dinosaur. You are full of shit, miss. I'm an admin, watch your mouth. No, you're a cheating piece of shit that has to cheat in a video game to make yourself feel good about yourself. That's just sad.
Who's
There's
this?
another
They're
no-name
back.
Herrera. You're gonna have to turn the
Yeah.
ID off and on, see if we can get the ID. Because every time a new Herrera shows up, because it should be showing.
Oh,
Yep.
okay,
Same one.
hold on.
That's 100% still her. So they
Age
died, came back as a
3,
fully
I
grown
think.
Herrera.
Oh, now her name's gone. Now her thing is gone.
Understandably, like, they're upset, right? But they're focusing on, like, you know, we weren't being toxic, we were attacked first, and we were reacting. Yeah, no, 100% I agree with that assessment. But the point is, at the end of the day, the evidence, the allegation is, are there admins that are abusing their power? And we have seen not one, not two, but 3 incidences of validating this. Now, I don't see where the third admin teleported in. I might have missed that. But we have the first admin teleported in and jumped, waited for the second admin to show up, who also teleported and jumped, and then the third incident where the second admin died and then came back, also teleported as a fully grown Herrera. That's 3. It does not matter what the reason of whatever the excuse of, oh, well, the raptors were being toxic. The fucking admins are being toxic by abusing their powers like this. It should not matter what their justification are. You are using admin powers to fight in a battle to give yourself an advantage, and then to fully spawn yourself back as an adult is also an advantage. That is 100% abuse of power, and if you can't tell the fucking difference of that, you shouldn't be an admin. You literally see the Herrera inching closer to them and then going to attempt to attack again. That Herrera never disengaged. So I don't even have words for it. It's absolute bullshit. And here's the thing. Good on them for recording this and having the proof of this, because without it, it would just be their word against the admins. And the thing is like, the admins have been known to do this. Like, we'll read the comments here in a bit, but like, the comments were just absolutely going like, yeah, I was banned because of this happened and stuff. Like, they're very similar sentiment. So like, I'm not gonna read every single comment, but like, yeah, the general consensus is like, people are being banned for mentioning this. People have had same, like, you can go to, like, I definitely recommend, if you want a good read, go to these videos and just read the comments over the last couple of days where people have been sharing their own experiences. Yeah, so generally speaking, a lot of the comments are the same thing. And here's what's funny to me. I was watching a stream of somebody playing the Isle on these servers, and the comment was, oh, well, the people that are talking about this are mad that they got banned. That's not, no, the comments are literally saying, I got banned for talking about this. That's not, that you're missing the point. You're missing the correlation. The correlation is they don't want this to make them look bad. But you know, now to the part where the admins get involved for a lot, and the next part was just basic nesting. We found our rock and wanted to sit on and nest, so we nested and started spawning little raptors. We were completely minding our business at this point. We weren't causing any trouble. You can hear me say, God damn dirty Herrera, when Puppet gets hit. I can't remember if I said it in Mumble or not, but that's a common thing I've heard far more popular streamers say when a Herrera attacks, and it's just an instinct for me to say.
Oh, goddamn dirty Hera.
Okay, so that's when they attack.
We got a hair in the tree. We got a hair in the tree.
Regardless, goddamn dirty Herrera, you're playing a Herrera that's like attacking somebody. You're going to say that. Even if this was a Herrera that was in the tree coincidentally, I'm sorry, if your skin is so thin for somebody saying goddamn dirty Herrera, don't play a Herrera.
Trying to become a ground raptor now, guys.
God damn it, my nest though, my babies.
Okay, so this is I like this. So we're gonna be able to see their perspective of what happened.
You know I'm not blind, right?
I'm blind. I don't know where he's at.
It's on the cliff, apparently.
Yeah, on that
And there's
cliff.
another one in a tree.
Directly to
Oh,
your
he's
right.
right above us.
Yep.
There it goes. Yep.
Fuck you!
Everyone power to. Everyone power to.
Okay. This is the vulgarity I said here, definitely on the mumble, was again instinctual. I cursed when I'm startled, and I had thrown these words out to her on instinct, as I tend to do with everything that startles me. However, I don't believe an adrenaline dump with 2 words should be incriminate me as a toxic raptor. No, I agree with her. That's a completely and understandable reaction to being attacked.
Shit.
Okay. The next bit was where Mills admitted to calling one of the Herreras a string of vulgar curses. At the time, I wasn't convinced it was an admin because we had an interaction with someone previously who claimed to be an admin and didn't do anything befitting of an admin. So I was claiming it couldn't be an admin, just assuming they had taken all the dark Herrera colors and turned the saturation way down. Because of Mills' words to this admin, we now know as AB. I do believe he was acting toxic in that moment, and he has admitted to that in the previous video review of the F2 reply. However, I still don't believe it's right for them to attack raptors who hadn't done anything the whole time that were in Delta and simply were nesting. Like, I understand her justification. I do. You don't need to explain it, though. Like, you're not in the wrong here. And it's from just reviewing the evidence, you're not in the wrong here. You don't need to justify cursing because you were attacked. Anybody in that situation would have attacked. But let's see exactly what happened.
I just got called out by an admin. They said they were an admin, that Herrera.
I fucking doubt
What
it.
the fuck is that then?
I fucking doubt they are.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a custom skin. It was a black Herrera.
I kind of wish we had gotten.
I mean,
But
you can achieve black by
it wouldn't
getting
matter,
like putting
but
on
still.
the browns and turning the saturation way down. I should know because I was fucking around with the skins on Herrera.
Yeah, so I called him a bitch ass motherfucker, and they're like, "You need to watch your mouth. You're talking to an admin." I said, "Then start acting like one," and I killed it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. If you have a problem with someone calling you a bitch ass motherfucker, don't be a bitch ass motherfucker, admin.
Tell him to give me my fucking raptor back. Fucking bitch.
Yeah, they're not going to because they're acting like they're better than everybody. I've got it all recorded,
We got some
and I'm
people.
taking, and I just took more. I just took more damage.
Go into the thing. If you F2 recorded it, you need to go into the thing and be like, "Hey, someone's pretending to be there's a Black Herrera pretending to be an admin."
I was so convinced that it couldn't have been an admin, even telling moments ago to report this her pretending to be an admin, only to be disappointed to learn it actually was an admin. The rest of that talk was just me silently sitting in a bush until I spotted another fully grown Herrera and then a couple trikes coming up. I, being the person I am, when I play this game, decided to go warn them so they could get away quickly and safely. Don't know if they tried to engage in combat with Herreras or not during the interaction, though. I was simply warning. Yeah, so she said she wasn't doing anything. If this video backs it up and says that all she did was warn them, again, guilty admins of abuse.
Oh, hey, Trikes. Trikes, watch the Harris on the cliff. Watch the Harris on the cliff. He got me, killed my husband. Now he's after my kids.
Hello, where are you?
He's literally
On the cliff.
killing
Wow.
babies. Killing
Yeah,
babies.
it's literally
not
killing
third
my
party.
babies. Literally
It's killing
killing all of my
babies.
babies.
It's-
My friend.
That is not third party. We're going to continue to listen to this in a second. That right there is not third partying. I'm so glad that she was streaming and she has video proof of this because that's just bullshit. I mean, hell, I would just as soon be like, Yuki, let's tell them to come to our server and we'll make them prime raptors because this is not okay.
Spawn babies.
Right there. He just came down.
Where is it?
Come here, Blinky. Come here, Blinky. Come here.
He's right here. Just find a tree.
Okay.
He just killed my baby!
Okay.
Yeah, it's killing babies, dude.
All right. How do I want to word this? I can understand the point of like, oh, this was third partying. The trikes engaging the Herrera could, yes, be considered third partying, but that's completely and utterly on the trikes if you want to take that against it. At the same time, if the Herrera had disengaged, there would be no point to that now, would it? You know? So at the end of the day, the admins are saying that the streamer Cherry was banned for third partying. She didn't third party. All she did was warn them about the Herreras, and the trikes decided to attack them. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't hear her say go attack. That would be third partying.
It's literally out here just killing my
He said
fresh
jump on
spawn
the cliff, on the
babies.
cliff. What are you doing, dude?
Oops, sorry.
What lie? I only killed your husband. He was fully grown and prime.
Okay. And that's okay. That's ooh. And then the admin is like I think that was Boggs, because he just said, "Quit lying. I only killed your husband, and he was fully prime." Oh, these fucking admins.
I watched one of these Harris run up and kill my baby.
Well, she doesn't
that
realize.
wasn't me. I killed your
It's so
husband. I'll
dumb.
claim that one.
Did you get it?
Well,
Wow.
at least you're honest and claimed my husband.
Unbelievable.
He killed himself by not sitting down.
What are you
but,
doing,
I mean, I
dude?
did help.
He was, but he ended up dying to the bleed.
Well, then leave, dude. We got babies everywhere. Go. This isn't funny anymore, man. We're trying to have a game here, and you're just ruining it. Okay, well, go somewhere else then. Good luck with the trikes.
Little rat. I know! You just got nested in, Blinky, and he fucking kills you. He literally ran in front of me and snatched up Blinky.
Jesus, that was the last one.
That was my last baby. They killed every single one of my kids.
At this point, we're all frustrated. I lost a friend. I lost all the babies I spawned in. I lost my prime. And I almost lost my prime raptor. Tensions and tempers are high at this point. I did appreciate the honesty of the one. Yeah. Okay, you're injured, frustrated. Okay. Alright, and they weren't having any fun on the server, but what happened next, it completely shocked us. Okay. Alright, so this is probably when they got banned. Lima had been in my stream chat all stream just to make sure he would be able to find us again if we were to get separated. Lima had posted in my chat that he had been banned for third partying. That's wow. Turns out at some point in the fight, he had gone after Herrera, who had been knocked out of the tree by another Herrera. Oh, okay. So, wow. AB, you're a salty piece of shit. I'm just going to say that right now. So basically, let me see if I understand this. The second admin, because we saw the evidence of this happen. They went up into a tree. The third Herrera that came in, Salty or whatever their name was, attacked that admin. They attacked AB. And as a result, AB banned this other randomly not involved raptor because she was attacked by this other Herrera. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Herreras are exempt from the ambush rule. So why are you banning a raptor for a Herrera attacking you? If it's within the rules that a Herrera is allowed to attack anybody because they're an ambush predator, you're full of shit. And the evidence speaks for itself. The more I watch these videos, the more the display of pure like ego and abuse is just flabbergasting to me. The admin claims that because the other Herrera knocked another out of the tree, that Herrera was no longer in combat with us when we were still very much in combat with all the runs running around. I obviously can't tell each one apart now. Yeah, the admin's excuse is flimsy at best, and it's absolutely wrong. They also claim that if a Herrera climbs up a tree, its primary form of attacking, it is considered immediately disengaged from combat. I think that's bullshit. Even if it's barely an inch off the ground. Nope. No, it's not. I agree with that. I don't care if you're climbing up a tree to escape. That's not disengaging. Yesterday, I learned from Lima that he and many others have been permanently banned from the Discord and the game server for speaking out about what happened to our group and refusing to be silenced. By making this video, I'm hoping it will spread awareness of what can happen in these popular servers. The community has been amazing for the most part. We received lots of support from our fellow players about what happened to us and to Lima. I still hope this will allow the admins to... I appreciate the positivity of I hope the admins learn from this, but they fucking won't. Yeah, abusing their admin privileges to play a game is no way of behaving as an admin. If admins need to kill a player's dino, all they do is to push a button and that player loses their dino. They don't need to teleport to players they think are the problem and start hunting them with dinos that have vague rule sets about their combat styles. The admin we now know as Avi had returned in the fight as a separate Herrera without the custom skin. She returned during that fight to continue to attack us as seen in the recording. Yup. She returned with the sole purpose of killing us after Millie's killed her custom skin Herrera. I hope the server admins learn from this. The community's nothing without its community, without its players. No, absolutely. And I hope they change their tactics controlling the server from this, or at least they learn to observe a situation before acting on an already determined mindset. I would honestly say that with everything that we've seen, there's 100% justifiable evidence of these admins abusing those powers. And the thing is again, if they hadn't been recording this, if they had not been streaming, and if they hadn't been recording the F2, there would be no, he said, she said. But everything that they're saying from you guys, we weren't there. We were not there with the Raptors. We were not there with the Herreras. Just as an outside observer, that's 100% proof of what they're saying has happened. So yeah, at the end of the day, I would honestly say, like, if you're somebody who wants to play with other people, you guys, there are other servers out there. You can 100% find other servers. You just kind of want to be careful about what kind of servers that you're looking at, because sometimes you'll have really great servers and sometimes you'll have, you know, toxic people that kind of pull that down. But like, if the whole point is to experience the game, and just have a good time, like, yeah, it's completely understandable that this would ruin anybody's perception of this, you know? So I just, the verdict is in, guilty, guilty, guilty. The two admins that participated in this, 100% guilty, 100%.